he playing with his sons like that? Because we said, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got him, as in he's done. So when we talking about being cool and it's only one game, I'm trying to beat all the other greats. When I seen Marshawn Lynch, when I seen Adrian Peterson, we cool. Adrian Peterson was at the top of the mountain, but I want to knock him off because we're in a competitive business, Chase.
I have a legitimate question for you. You just
good morning today, baby.
Thinking, you talk about Tom Brady losing both regular season games against the Saints that year. What made him so different that maybe Lamar doesn't have? During the week of preparation, what was he saying to the locker room? Like, hey, we got this? Or what was his message? Because you lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, Tom is like the best motivator. I mean, he tell you to walk on water, you're going to try it, right? As far as executing and being dialed in the playoffs, I won't say the dude's name, but our first, so as we got closer to the playoffs, he got more intense.
Tom?
Right? Tom, more strict.
He knew what was
and one of our veteran players was goofing off. He checked him. Hey, this ain't the regular season, yo, get together. Now, I don't know if Lamar's that. I don't know this. I didn't play with Lamar, right? I heard a lot of good things about him. What I'm saying is, when we lost to the Saints over and over again, he was pissed. He was angry. As if, well, bro, it's only our first game. It's only our second game. But the mentality is like, no, I want to.
The most competitive guy.
I want to beat the best. That's all I'm saying.
And I don't know. I think Lamar's that. We don't know. We don't know what he's like in the locker room. We're not in there.
Well, he better. If he don't, it's gonna be 1 in 5 against Pat.
He gonna have to be that.
It's gonna be. This is gonna be a good one. Okay, we're talking Lamar. Now it's time to talk about Pat. The man to my right, unlike anybody else on national television, has won a Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes. Not a lot of people can say that. So there is no more important answer for you to hear than the answer that's going to follow my voice when I ask Shady McCoy this question. What would it take for a Chiefs three-peat?
Three-peat. I just text Andy Reid that probably a week ago. Three-peat. We was messing around.
Did he text you back with an emoji?
No,
he loves emojis.
He said some fly talk like, I won't say anything. I will say this, though. Like, so we talked about Lamar being competitive. I don't know nobody that's more competitive than Patrick Mahomes. Maybe Josh Allen. They both are real close. He want to win. I don't care who's playing.
No doubt.
So when you ask me what they need to three-peat, be the Chiefs. I watched the Chiefs win a Super Bowl because I was on that team. We're super explosive. Tyreek Hills. We had a young Travis Kelce routing dudes up, routing corners up. I watched that, right? Then I sit back and I watch the Chiefs win a Super Bowl, not as explosive, not as good, right? Juju Schuster was your best receiver, and you win a championship?
The worst year of his career.
Was it up and down the field, going flying high like normally with Andy Reid's offense? Then I watch another championship with these boys. Oh, my God. When you see a dude like a guy like Pat, we talk about having an it factor. He has an it factor, yo. It's like nothing could phase him. I don't care if we're down 20. I don't care if we're down 30. I don't care if guys are dropping the ball. We watched them in championship when they had the most drops in football. Right? Why was this kid catch a cold? And Travis Kelce last year wasn't good until the playoffs. That wasn't enough. They still won a championship. So when you ask me what I need to see, just be the Chiefs, baby.
You know what was scary about Patrick Mahomes last year? All across the board, all 6 categories, whatever, for passing, it was his worst year. Statistically, bro, when you break down the film, you see receiver drop. He finally got pissed off like Tom Brady did. They had a meeting. But what separated him is the stuff that average fans can't see. It's that stuff at the line of scrimmage where you're getting into and out of the right play, where you're handling protections, where you're motioning a guy across the formation to get a man zone read. The mental aspect of his game.
Hold on.
He coaching right now.
This is why I like being in the facility. Colvin, what I need you to do is we have to play loaded because what Shady just said, what Chase just said, I wasn't prepared for this, but I want you all to see. Chase talked about the drops. What I want y'all to see is Patrick Mahomes, Shady's former teammate, versus Shady's former team. Final score was 21-17. Patrick Mahomes attempts to throw the ball to one of his receivers, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and drops it. This essentially cost the Kansas City Chiefs the game.
That's a dimer.
I cannot overstate how big a play this was. Let's see it one more time. Viewers at home, let this moment
head's
sink
bobbing up and down, that's why.
21-17, Week 11 was the final score of this game. Now, this to me, Shady, James Jones, is the most impressive play of the season, all things considered. This X is where the sticks are. It's 2 minutes left in the game. The Chiefs are up by 7 points. It is 3rd and 9. Patrick Mahomes has to get it. Chase, I'm going to need you to talk to me in a moment, but what you're going to see right now is man coverage, man coverage, man coverage, man coverage, man coverage across the board.
Okay.
Here's what is even more impressive. The Ravens are in a defense called one rat. What that simply means is this safety is going to play at the sticks. Remember, the sticks are right there. They are not going to let Patrick Mahomes complete this 3rd and 9. Chase, you just said what makes Patrick Mahomes good? His checking at the line of scrimmage.
Look at him.
Look at him. This is what Chase literally just told you all.
The mental of Patrick Mahomes last year took him to the next level.
He's up at the line of scrimmage making a check. Now, this was the most impressive play you could suggest in the 2023 season because the Ravens are in a perfect defense. Right now, it is a perfect defense. He is covered. He is covered. He is covered.
What is that free
This
safety
individual is
doing?
not at the sticks. This individual is not at the sticks. What is Patrick Mahomes going to do? Off his back foot,
Yes, he is.
he's going to throw an individual open. Now, who is this individual, you were asking? This is a beautiful story. It's the same dude, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, that dropped the ball week 11 versus the Eagles to lose a game. Mahomes does not care. With the season on the line, he throws the man open. He didn't throw a ball that Marquez Valdez-Scantling could catch. He threw a ball that he couldn't drop. Bring us back on camera. Bring us back on camera. Bring it back on camera, Coleman.
Hey, and real quick, we gotta start now. Pat is the greatest.
Yes, sir.
Right? He's second the greatest. He's second. But we need to give Andy Reid a lot. When we say Pat, we need to say Andy too.
Gotta
All them
say
checks
Andy,
are smart. That's cool.
No
but
doubt.
Andy got a lot to do with that.
No doubt
now.
about
gotta
it.
teach you.
James, talk to us because Shady threw me an oop, Chase threw me an oop. It was time to slam dunk.
We
Y'all
talking
are
ball.
in the facility.
We talking ball.
That's what this show is all about.
Yeah.
That's what separates us. What would it take for a Chiefs 3-peat?
So watching that, right, you see the Baltimore Ravens get in man-to-man and they play Patty. And to be honest with you, they probably had the worst receiver core in football
would say
last
so.
year. Now they arguably got the best receiver core in football. So you can line up and play that man-to-man on 3rd down if you want to. You can get into all these pretty zones if you want to. Patty Mahomes and Andy Reid is finna eat you alive this year with what they have out there. The only thing that's stopping them is health. That's the only thing that's stopping them. We watched these dudes last year look terrible and go out here and beat the team that looked the best all year other than the Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl, and it was their worst team. I don't know what to do with the Chiefs no more. And I think that's what everybody's saying. Bro, they was weak last year. They led the league in drops. Patty didn't play his best statistically. They was garbage, and they still won the Super Bowl. The year before, they was really good, and they still won the Super Bowl. So listen, when you watch what they did last year and the year before that, you can't say nothing that's going to stop them except help.
Wait,
That's
I want to ask a
the only
question real
thing.
quick, James.
Yep.
So, because I always thought this, like, when teams want to play as man, is it more because I feel like our corners are better than y'all wide receivers, right? Or is it like to slow down the routes? Why is that?
Well, 3rd and 5 is naturally the
and 2 to
spot
5,
that all defensive coordinators want to play man-to-man, no matter who you have. But you're not going to get into man-to-man consistently during the game if you don't feel like your corners can hold up. Last year, the Chiefs seen a lot of man-to-man because they like, don't nobody put fear in us out here in man-to-man. Now, you got Xavier Worthy coming at you. You got Hollywood Brown
The
coming.
size matter, though, smaller receivers? Because I feel like, playing with Andy Reid, a lot of times, right, they would try to bump and run us because we were Deshaun Jackson, Tyreek Hill, them dudes.
I think overall, to answer your question, I think overall the reason that teams play man-to-man against Patty Mahomes and Andy Reid, he has deeper developing routes.
He does, yeah.
Okay, and so when you look at it from that perspective, it's, in my opinion, the only way you can beat the Chiefs is if you play man coverage. If you sit back in zone coverage, he is going to pick you apart. You have to get on the field and off the field, and that's the best way to do is man coverage.
Chase, you didn't answer the question, so let me ask you before we take a break very quickly. What would it take for a Chiefs 3-peat, big dog?
Well, we're forgetting the secret sauce.
What's that, big dog? I thought we said everything.
No.
I thought we said everything.
No.
We
The
said Andy, we said Pat.
The Chiefs are 10-3 when a person by the name of Taylor Swift is in attendance.
Here you go.
Okay, and Taylor Swift, I heard, she's on the ground in KC. It's going to happen tonight. Okay, they're going to get a win. No, but in all reality, they just can't beat themselves.
Got it.
Injury, like, who can beat them? No one showed us they can beat them. A 3-peat's never been done. It's going to be done this year. Like, I really feel like that. The games that they lose, and if you go back and actually study them, Patrick Mahomes turns the ball over.
Yeah.
He makes these throws that maybe he think he can get away with, but he doesn't. It's an interception. They lose the turnover margin. Andy Reid, right? We're both in the room with him. I was in the room with him for 3 years. The number one thing he talks about, Shady, in that team meeting, his team meetings are like 5 minutes, by the way, in and out, you're go. Yeah. Do not turn the ball over, win the turnover margin. Have more takeaways than we turn the ball over. You do that, it's hard to beat the Chiefs.
This is really crazy that we are sitting here taking the Chiefs over the whole field. And we ain't even blinking.
That's close.
They got better, though.
31.
They got better. The best team in football
31 other
got
teams.
better.
We sitting here saying, man, 3P, man, y'all sit back and relax and enjoy the season.
Hey, y'all, it's game day. There's no show like ours on an NFL game day. Now, not just game day today, but tomorrow as well. We're going into the quarterback room because the Eagles take on the Packers.